Hi, so the moon's in Libra finally. The past few days have been quite intense emotionally, and what's coming up for us is our karmic relationships. It's about the people that are keeping us from being our authentic selves, people who are stopping us from living our happiest lives. It's not them, it's their belief structure, and it's the belief structure that we have bought into as well. And it's time to start letting that go. If it's keeping you in suffering and it's keeping you in a place that you don't want to be, it's time to let it go now. So I've thought of 5 steps that might help you through today. The moon's in Libra, we're feeling more emotionally balanced. We're starting to see where these relationship structures have been holding us back. So what do we do with this? Number 1, breathe. If you've been feeling intense emotions, your nervous system may be heightened because we breathe short, shallow breaths and we have anxious thoughts. So the first step is to slow your breath down, in through the nose, out through the nose, slow and deep. Start to calm the nervous system down. When the nervous system is calmer, we can handle more what life is throwing at us. So number 2 is release the attachment to the emotions that are coming up. Quite often we feel emotions and we start to attach thoughts and beliefs to it, and then that gets us more angry and it gets us all more emotional and worked up. So can you release the attachment to the emotion? Can you just feel it and let it go? If you cry, if you need to, then just release the emotion that way. Whatever it is, move your body, feel it and release it, and keep breathing. Okay, number 3, Libra is about balance. Balance is about self-care time. It's about rest. What are you doing a lot of? Can you do the opposite of that to bring you into balance? So if you've been working really hard, it's time to rest. If you've been, go, adventuring, maybe it's time to slow down. Maybe it's time to bring in some self-care. Maybe it's time to bring in some hobbies. Just bring yourself into balance. Enjoy this Libra energy. It's about talking and vocalizing and beauty and bringing ourselves into balance. Number 4, yes, we may want to change things about our lives. There's relationships that aren't serving us, there's structures that aren't serving us, and sometimes we just want to whip it all away and say, nope. Well, maybe don't do it that brutally. Maybe have a little think about how you can put some boundaries in place and how you can bring more authenticity to who you are. If you're more authentically yourself, you say no when you mean no, and you call people out on their behaviors, then that is going to change the dynamic of the relationship. Maybe the relationship will start to serve you, or maybe it will start to take less of a priority in your life. And that takes us into number 5, which I've already touched on with step 4, but it's so important. Start being your authentic self. Start being more in tune with yourself, being who you want to be rather than what the world wants you to be. And the more you do that, the more you'll attract like-minded people. And the more people who aren't like-minded will start to drift away. Maybe the relationship has served its place now and it's time to change, or it's time to move on. All right, so those 5 steps again: breathe, release attachment and release the emotions, let them flow through you. Number 3, find balance, whether that's self-care, whether it's rest, whether it's an adventure. It is Sagittarius season after all. Number 4, small steps. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to pull the rug from under someone's feet. Just take one small step at a time into number 5, your authenticity. And hopefully you'll be able to be more authentic, attract people who are more like-minded, and step into a happier life, a more authentic life, and a life of purpose, a life of your choosing. So I hope that helps. You can absolutely do this. I'll be back tomorrow with another energetic update. If you want the energetic update for the whole week, you can see that on my video from yesterday, November 20th. That's the astrological update for the whole week. So sending so much love. You can do this, and I'll see you soon.